You're watching Great Day Colorado. I'm Chris Tomer. All right, well, if you love to go to the national parks but don't want to deal with the summertime crowds, consider visiting in winter. Travel journalist and meteorologist Jennifer Broome is here this morning with her picks for winter getaways to national parks. Jennifer, it's great to see you.
It's always great to see you. Yeah.
So, I've been to a lot of these parks, but in the wintertime, you're saying they take on a different complexion.
Well, I think you're like me. You love the solitude. That's a big reason why you go and do all the mountains and things that you do. It's the solitude that you get in the wintertime that makes them so special.
For sure. So what are we looking at here today? What are your picks?
Well, so let's start right here in Colorado. How about the Great Sand Dunes National Park and Preserve? It is phenomenal. It's one of those places where you can just go and it feels like you're in an out-of-this-world landscape. It's so incredibly beautiful. It's just a couple of hours from Denver. And in the wintertime, it's not always covered with snow.
No.
So that's a delightful treat.
But the peaks are and the views are spectacular.
Yes, they are. Medno Creek, as you know, it is a very rare example of surge flow. It's one of the only places in the world. I mean, these are the tallest sand dunes in North America. So you can see my footprints there, and I was the only one that was there that afternoon that I was having a good time in the sand dunes. And an extra hike you want to do on it's Sabata Falls.
Oh, yeah.
It's technically not in the national park. It's right on the edge, but it's a really cool hike to go see iced over waterfall.
Love it. And you don't burn your feet on the sand in the winter. All right. What about a backpacking destination?
Ooh. Okay. So you want to go backpacking, not hiking?
Yeah.
Let's go to. Well, I got two for you. Okay. Moab is one of them for hiking, and then for backpacking, it's the Big Bend destination down in Texas. It is fantastic. You can get into the backcountry there. You do have to watch out for other things, but you don't have to watch out for you don't have to watch out for avalanche danger. So that's a really cool one for you to go if you want to go backpacking. Is to head into Big Bend National Park. That is down in Texas. Here we are driving into the Chisos Mountains. It is the only national park with an entire mountain range within its borders. It is gorgeous. Have you never been here? You've never been there?
No.
Oh, that one absolutely has to be on your list. It's fantastic. If you don't want to do a backpacking experience, you can also go there's an overnight. It's just an incredible looking over the south rim.
I didn't realize the terrain was that steep.
In
That's
the mountains,
really cool.
I mean, it's a whole mountain range. You can actually see over into Mexico. It is right along the border. Just absolutely gorgeous. But the Window and also Lost Mines are great day hikes if you don't want to do a full backpack. And Terlingua has a ghost town. I mean, it's just so cool.
That is cool. I've been to Yellowstone in the summertime, but I always said I want to go back in the winter.
And we talked about this one because it is on my list of places to visit in 2024. We talked about it a couple of weeks ago. It's phenomenal. It is a bucket list kind of trip.
How do you get in there in the winter?
You have to get in by snow coach or by snowmobile. Most of the roads are closed in Yellowstone during the winter season, but it is a chance.
Look at that.
I know. That was a nerve-wracking moment for me. It was the first time I've been that close to bison. Thankfully, my guide, Dean, was fantastic, kept us safe. You can see up close coyote. I mean, the wildlife, I actually thought it was easier to spot them in the winter. You get, you get Old Faithful. No crowds.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe 10 people when I was there watching it go off.
Cars going by.
Yeah, it's that season of snow, steam, and solitude.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
So I went in on the Cody side, by the way, in Gary Fales outfitting. So you can go enjoy Cody and it's a really good place.
So what if you want to escape to the desert?
All right, so let's go down to Tucson. It's a great spot to really go and enjoy the saguaro. The Southwest, the cactus that is just so iconic for the Southwest. It is a phenomenal national park. There's actually two units that you can go. There's a west side and an east side to visit. It was just recently named the world's 9th urban night sky place, and only the 2nd National Park Service unit to be named that. International Dark Sky is actually headquartered in Tucson, so you could call it the epicenter of night sky if you want. But just a really unique landscape, and it's such an easy flight. It's less than 2 hours from here.
That's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Down there. Okay, one more. What about a national park that's best explored by boat?
Okay, we're going to Florida for this one. Going to go to Biscayne National Park. I think also one of the most underrated national parks. It is just absolutely gorgeous. I went and did this with Biscayne National Park Institute for an educational eco-adventure. So it's a way that you're actually giving back to this national park and having a great time while learning a lot about it. You can go snorkeling, you can go paddle boarding, and just enjoy a fantastic day on a sailboat. And we even got to raise the sails. The wind was up enough that we raised them on the way back and got to ride the wind. Yeah, it was so cool.
You always bring us these amazing places and the great video, and you're speaking this weekend.
I am speaking this weekend. I'm really excited to be speaking at Denver Travel and Adventure Show. Nice. I am speaking tomorrow at 12:45. I'm speaking on how to get the most out of your national park trips, on your road trips to national parks. So you'll hear some of this. You'll hear a lot more tips. A lot of folks asking me because I've now gone to over 200 National Park Service sites.
200?
I'm over it. I hit that mark. But yeah, come and hear me speak. I'm there, like I said, 12:45. And just, I mean, it's a great way to also get inspired to travel around the world too.
Well, thanks, Jen, for coming in here today. We had to go through some amazing links to just trap you, to get you to come in because you're always going somewhere. You're always
because I'm speaking tomorrow in town.
I know, you're usually swept away. Here's some more information. Again, if you are interested in hearing more from Jennifer and the way that she travels, and she'll obviously give you all these tips and places to go, she's going to be there at the Denver Travel and Adventure Show. It's happening tomorrow at 12:45, Colorado Convention Center. You can use the code SWEPTAWAY24 on travelshows.com for discounted tickets. And for more information, just go to her website, SWEPTAWAYtoday.com. For more, again, Jen, thanks for coming in.